Theme song.
Welcome back to Solid Content and welcome back Among the Stars. Where we last left off, we had cleared out this pirate ship here, and we had gotten rid of whatever was going on. Actually, there were no bugs on this ship. I think this was an empty ship, but it did have some pretty decent energy blocks on board. So we got those, we grabbed those, and we are ready to move on. The pirate situation is not great. Got a lot of pirates going on. I finagled some things around and got some more beds for them because they were, some of them were sleeping on the floor. Although it seems like now it's okay. Their food is regularly running out. Their algae. The oxygen levels cannot get raised. This is way too tight of a prison quarters for all the prisoners that I have. Definitely, I will take somebody up on the option to sell them back if we run into them. So we'll definitely do that and then maybe just turn right around and attack them anyway for their stuff. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen in this episode, but I'll tell you what is going to happen in this episode. We are going to move into the next sector over. We're going to take a look at what's on this ship, and then I think it's time to begin the building of our new ship. The votes are in. I think it's going to be something of a colony ship. So I think it's going to, like, this one's going to maintain this sort of Millennium Falcon-ish siding and be kind of, you know, our army ship. Maybe we'll get a couple more shuttle bays in here. Just lots of shuttle bays would be kind of fun. So it's going to be like the dirty military, like our soldiers are on here. Maybe the prison stays on here. But then this next ship we're going to build is going to be cleaner and nicer, maybe more upstanding citizens on it. Captain Annie? I don't know, maybe she'll look for a post on board that ship. Or maybe she just likes it here. Maybe she likes it among the mess and wants to keep this old girl running. But for now, we leave behind the HSS Phoebe. It is useless to us. We can reclaim it if we want, but we probably won't. Because in space, it is not a good idea to go back. Only forward. Now, I've got to think about this. We've not been to this sector before. The androids. This safe system is great. The pirate system is obviously where we want to go, but I want to go there with a full ship. So I think we should definitely not discount going back up this way. So hopefully this circles around a little bit. There's a lot to explore in just this one sector alone, but I feel like most of them are going to be these empty sort of like stepping point systems. Let's find out here. We'll go to this one here. We can see forward. Oh, a little bit of water would be nice, so we'll probably land there. Although that is that's a nebula, I think. That's a nebula, not a siren world. But first, we must drop in and figure out what awaits us in this system. Probably nothing that could scare us after that alien-infested system. And also, I wonder if we're able to dial up how many alien-infested systems there are in the future. Because that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of drama, and I quite enjoyed it. Well, rest up. Or coffee up, I guess. Oh, they're all on weird schedules. We got to fix their schedules and then get ready because you are all heading on over to the MAS. Stays Crispy and Milk. Well, that's a good name. All right, I've fixed some of the schedules. Captain Annie's team was already on a nice fixed schedule, and I do think, again, this should probably be a one-team situation. I know, like, it was only one episode ago where I was like, no more single-team away missions. But I don't know, we're just not in an alien-specific territory anymore. So now I have Team 2 all on the same sleep schedule, and Team 3 I need to go over and try to figure out where to put them. I think, because, I mean, they're new. These two folks are new to the team, so we'll get that sorted in a little bit. I'm just hoping a couple more prisoners join me like on the ship, because that's really going to change. Captain Cassia taking a couple of blasts right away. That's okay. Maybe we're going to find that this is going to be a bit of a problem again. I gotta be careful. All right, whoever's in the front here. All right, Marie, pop this door for us. All right, go find some bugs and have them follow you. There we are. Have this one follow you. There we are. Right into the shoot alley. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you clean out a bug before the bug even gets any injuries on you. Looks like we have our hopefully more crew, prayers answered. Oh my God, a holler. I always instinctively pause the game, which I shouldn't be doing. Miles is definitely taking a lot of hits. Miles is probably going to be down any second now because I was rearranging them. Oh, no. Okay, Miles is down. Team 1 is in a bad way here, and I am mistaken, as I usually am. And now we have to go rescue Team 1. There's so many spider boys. Okay, all right. Team 2. Okay, good. Team 1. Good lord, that got spicy quick. Okay. I'm aware that I just said that I was able to do this with one away team. And I still might be. You know what I mean? Like, they still might survive. Miles is going to be okay. He hasn't even gotten any, like, receding injuries yet, I don't think. All right. Team 2. Where can you board? I guess you just got to dock over here. So, I mean, we still probably can, but again, that definitely got really spicy for a bit there. All right, let's get ourselves a hole through this wall here. Okay, good work, shooty team. The captain's team. Miles he's back. He's good to go. He's back even. All right, and in through here. And through here to join the rest of the team. Actually, Miles is going to go floating away here. He's kind of like angry, I think. Miles feels a little bit upset that he was... there's nothing to explore over there. I feel like he was, yeah, a little bit upset that he had to... hang on, let's undraft you. Just go home. He's upset that he got knocked out. But again, he was front row and center. He was doing the most of the attacking. So, you know, don't feel too bad, Miles. Very good haul, though. Very good haul from the SCS Stays Crispy and Milk. I think Captain Annie, so everybody but Captain Annie here, you guys can all undraft. And you can undraft here. And Captain Annie, we're going to go find out who we've got. We open the door. And we find a wayward crew member. We find Rashawn. Rashawn, what's your deal? Gunner 3, Operations 3. She kind of all around, like at least some stats everywhere, except okay, kind of useless. Definitely a weapons person. Accuracy 40%, but again, if we look at Captain Annie's accuracy, 39%. So this is because of the space suits we have learned. Fast learning is good. I'm not sure if that's implemented yet. That's the real question. Obviously, we're still in early access, so we don't know if Rashawn. If that fast learning stat will pay off. Captain Annie is out of oxygen because I'm an idiot. She's on her way to get it, so she'll be fine. Rashawn's deal is he's good for O2 and everything like that. Do we have any O2 here? 6,000 O2, so Captain Annie's going to be fine. Rashawn immediately starts getting to work. I think he needs to be a shooty on our shooty team. Like, who's our weakest member on the shoot team? Weapons 3. Again, I don't even know if the weapon stat is implemented yet. Weapons 1, weapons 1. Wednesday, weapons 1. Accuracy 62. Wearing a suit, though, so it's hard to tell. 63, weapons 1. So maybe Wednesday can be phased back out of this. Tatiana has a 0 on weapons. So I don't know why we stuck her with weapons. Oh, probably because, like, her accuracy in a spacesuit is 54%. So, I mean, that's awesome. It doesn't seem... Wait, is that true? Tatiana, why is her... Oh, no. I was seeing something wrong there. 37. Okay. Again, we're going to keep an eye on this. I think Rashawn could be... Yeah, I think he's going to be our next shooty person. Actually, let's just go ahead and... So it's Dorian, Lawson, and Aurelia, and now Rashawn, our team 3. Rashawn, don't let me... Where are you right now? You're still on board. When you get back, don't let me forget. People, leave a comment below if you see me forget or, like, not give Rashawn a firearm. Because that is the last thing I want to do. Is show up to an attack with just Rashawn the puncher. We need to find some trade here. I'm wondering, is it time? I think we have enough resources. I think it might be time. This is where we lay down the roots of our first new ship, because if we're looking at this right now, we're doing lots of trips back and forth. which will be done shortly. We could do some salvaging as well, which we might want to do. But all of our pod hangars are not being used right now, and they could be building hull. So why don't we get down to some ship building? What do you say? It'd be nice if we could get a couple of super blocks here so we could make a targeting jammer. That would really up the safety on board, but nope. Here is where we give birth to the SCS, what is it called? Oh, the HSS Helen is not bad, but I kind of want to call it something. I don't know. This is going to be like our colony ship, so SCS Starlighter. Okay, it's the SCS Starlighter. That's what we're calling it now. We're going to see what we think about that. We can always change it later. Now, I'm not going to pause the game while I design it right now, just because they have some logistics work they can be doing. They have lots of things they can be doing, making more stuff. They've got orders. In fact, okay, what do we have? Energy rods here being made. Oh, anything over 50. Okay, that's good. So they have to make some energy rods, yeah. So I think I used or sold a bunch of them or something. Or no, I moved this and that took away my work order. So that let the energy rods fall below the amount that I needed there. We've got a recycler here. We've got 2 recyclers going. They've got their work cut out for them. And we still have energy blocks being produced. So that's good. In fact, let's make another 5. We'll run low on these, but we can always trade those. Those seem fairly common in the universe. And what is about to be even more common in this universe is my ships. So, obviously I like this design. I think I want to return to the basics for this one because it is a starlighter. It's like a starliner. It's like it's a colony ship. It's a cruise ship of a certain kind. So I want to first of all figure out where the center line is. I always kind of do this thing here. Oops. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yeah, you can't right click, right? Forget which game I'm playing sometimes, So 26. So we go 13 here. And then we'll go 13 here. So then that should leave. Yeah, 13 and 13. I'm just double checking because I am not necessarily the smartest cookie in the drawer. So I just need to make sure. Now, what I mean by returning to the basics is maybe it's here or something. Maybe it's like there. We go out 7. Okay, and then we start to kind of like curve down a little bit. Like so. We're going to see. Okay, hang on. Like, this is what I'm after. I'm after making some, like, wings of liberty. Has anybody played StarCraft recently? I've been watching a lot of StarCraft playthroughs. Can't get enough of that game sometimes, Loved that game. Okay, so something like this, but maybe less of maybe more like a broader look. So I really wish right-click and drag would, like, remove those things. So we have a ship showing up. The Merchant Federation is in 7 hours. So we'll do a little trading with them. Erase. Okay, so we just need to set this to just sketching, I think. Erase sketch. Yeah, that might help us. Okay, so let's go to... What if we went like that? 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just like a broader wing that came back up here. That might still look kind of clunky, and I should maybe experiment with... Also, oh no, I'm how am I already off? Oh God, how am I already so bad at this? Oh, I'm not bad at it. It's just I just need to do another 4. Okay, there we go. What do we think? Let's bring it in now and see what. Oops. Again, like right click would be perfect for that. Okay. So 3 in. 1, 2, 3 in. Now we do need the body of the ship too. So maybe it's out here. We don't want to lose all. This is a lot of build space we're losing if we do this like wing idea, and then it's just like a tube, a ship tube. So I don't know if I want that. Okay, let's back out. Let's erase this sketch here. And let's think about our build space. I say let's think about our build space But in reality, I'm sure most of the people watching this are like, think about your build space, you idiot. So I'm going to go a little higher with this. And then maybe 3, and then straight out. Okay, erase sketch. So, okay. And again, these are, I always hit the right click. These are kind of arbitrary numbers. Now, the only issue with this idea is if I want to put engines here, fine. If I want to put engines in the wings, not fine. So I guess that answers my question. I'm not putting engines in the wings. Which again, they're wings. You know, if we were going sort of aeronautical with it. So 1, 2, 3, and then on to infinity. So now that is a bit thicker of a boy. That's definitely a bit thicker. So let's do that for now. Let's just see what that feels like. And one thing we could do is create... Oh, what if we created a center wing section? That could be awesome. Okay, so let's just make sure this lines up here. Good. So the internal chunk has... you can't exit out of your sketch either. So if I go to erase sketch, I can use more measurements. So that's 3 times 1 here, so that's 3 times 1. So yeah, this is 3 away, which allows us a couple of interesting little things we can do here. One of them being, let's do this center wing here. So sketch, we'll draw a center line right through here. Let's pull it further back. We'll do a center line right here. All right, and then we got like a wing coming out. So what does that look like? Let's see. It's hard to predict a little bit sometimes, you know, what the shape will look like when it's done. You kind of have to go with your gut and just be like, I think this will look good. And then usually you folks are quite nice on my channel and you're like, yeah, it looks okay. That looks fine. So go 1 out, 1 over, and there. Now, does that make sense? Yeah, perfect. All right, so that's lined up here. So this is the center of the ship here. So we'll bring it up to here, and then we kind of want to, of course, we're going to end it there. All right, so let's erase all this stuff here. Clean out all this crud, and take a look at our ship. So this is her shape so far. It's okay. You can hear in my voice. You can hear in my voice that I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. Here's what I kind of think we should do is, like, maybe we pull this wing back further. We come here, and we erase the sketch here. So again, it's kind of the similar idea of having a bit of a bulky bits like this, which, like, we can take a look at this. How do we think that looks? It looks okay. It's weirdly shaded right now, I'll be honest. It's weirdly shaded, so it gives us, the relief is quite big. And we definitely don't want it to look similar. We want it to look a little new and different and kind of cleaner. So what is that? I think maybe these need to be broader, but again, we need engines there, so we got to be careful with that. So we'll come out 1 out here and then there. So maybe this doesn't need to be this long, but at least I'm just going to make it so that it's not as wide. And then this front end needs to be kind of like classier, obviously. So we're going to come across here. And then, of course, the other issue with a rocket design is you kind of want to be careful not to, like, give this a little indent here and give it sort of like a, you know, like a penis vibe. Let's be honest with what we're trying to avoid here. Because I am not willing to deal with all the comments that you guys are going to give me about how strong and erect my ship looks. Okay, we'll do something like this here. Sketch. Let's bring it down to erase a sketch. I want to get a lot of hallways in here. I'm going to be honest with you. I want a lot of hallways. So this is an option, like so. So 1, 2, da, 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 da. There we are. Whoops. Oh, it takes it away. So it looks okay. It looks, let's think about this. If we used this, kind of maximizes the build space, but I wonder if there's a version of this ship where we don't have to worry too much about the build space, and that gives us slightly nicer kind of wing design type. So we could do, let's erase this whole chunk here. And let's come in a bit. Just a bit more. So 1, 2, 3 in. 1, 2, 3 in, and then up. Now, this erases a lot of build space and is starting to look a little wienerish. We got to be careful. We're getting into wiener territory, but we're going to avoid it. Let's bring this center up here. Okay. There. And then let's erase everything from there down. Just to kind of clean up our lines a little bit here and see what we're dealing with. Okay. So this version has much less build space, which I'm not a fan of not having a lot of build space. However, this does enable us to build out like more of a broad wing type look. So we could go here. Let's call it there. Yeah. And we'll come up one. I wish, like in Avorion, there was a way you could get like a reflecting, like a line right here so everything is just reflected. I want to check out what those merchant federations are up to. But for now, we're just going to come out like this, then go 4 down, 4 down. Come out like this, 4 down. Oops. Ah, darn. Is there a button? Somebody comment down below if you know of a button that lets you kind of undo that. So this is kind of a swoopy wing design, though, so I don't know if I want that, but let's at least see what it looks like here. And then if we come back and we back out. Is that a thing? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great either. What if we do that here? What if we come out here, 1 out, down, down, 2 across, up. Erase that sketch here. Just so we can kind of get a sense of it. I just want to see it. I want to see her in all her glory. Up, 2 over, and across. I did that the opposite. I am definitely 2/3 of an idiot, and the other part of me is just a cheerful guy, but mostly an idiot. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, now this is looking more rockety, and I just need to deal with the Peen situation here. So if I'm just gonna bring this up for now, just to see if we like the general shape. I'm gonna erase this. It's not a lot of build space. That's the thing. It's not a lot of build space, so we do need to be aware and ready for that. And let's take out this little tail. We don't need a tail. Erase sketch. That's our center point. I know, but we'll keep this part here. Oops. Erase the sketch here. Okay, folks. I'm wondering what you're thinking. I'm recording this, obviously, so I can't take votes in the chat, and that's okay. Because obviously, I must remember that Space Haven it's ultimately, you play it yourself. You've got to be proud of what you do. I can't let my insecurities over the design get to me. Just because I'm mad insecure about my design work in this game. And you know why that is? It's because I have seen some truly wild ships in the Discord, on the fan sites. Just amazing designs. What if this came out? Is that weird? Let's find out. Let's come down 8. Over 1, and then back up. Oh, it's kind of an arrowhead type design. I just want to finish it. I'm gonna do this just to see kind of what we're dealing with here. Because what if we like it? What if we like it? Up 8. Over 2. Man, the music is perfect right now. And connect. It's definitely an arrowhead. It definitely gives it an arrowhead vibe. It does creatively give us a bit more build space. I'm not 100% into it. I'm not 100% into it because of the main issue that it will definitely start to get sort of a Peen vibe if we're not careful. But I do want the build space. That is like, look, that's a tremendous amount of space to build things. But it kind of flattens out a bit. I'm just going to go, okay, here's the thing. We're going to go full Peen for a second just to see if we at least like the design. Okay? Listen, I'm a dude. I don't have anything against something that looks like a Peen. I'm just saying, do I want to be ridiculed on Space Haven for it? Oops. So this is the... It looks stupid. Yeah, so we're not going to do that, obviously. But what if we came down? So what if this was a total of 8? And this was a total of 8, and then it kind of came in like that. It's very Peen-like still. But again, is it an appropriate? Is it a Peen we like? There's Peens we don't like, and there's Peens we like. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if that measures quite right. Oh yeah, looks like it does. Okay. It's bulbous. It's definitely bulbous. It's definitely not quite what we want. However, what we could do is some compromises here. We bring this down, which gives us an extra an extra 2 blocks of build space. Then it keeps going up and connects here. Oh, see, now that's kind of good. We can either get rid of this. Let's get rid of this little flare out and see if we like this. The non-Peen version. Looks pretty good. I think maybe we could even settle on this and build this and then see what we want to do, because we do have a lot of work cut out for us. Oh my goodness. I am setting up, I'm filling in the sketch, and here it is. This is the outline. And I'm trying to get some, some stuff done. I got a couple of trades going on. But wouldn't you know it, obviously, sometimes I got to take breaks, eat meals and stuff like that. And all of the sudden, Alpha 11 drops. And it is save compatible, which saves the whole series, really. And that was kind of a risk, that it wouldn't work and it wouldn't save the series, and that I would just, I guess, start again. But I don't have to. So we have the new Starlighter, which, now that I'm looking at it, these wings look a little far back. You almost want them further forward. So I might do that. And then the other thing I need to do is add a little bit of space, because I'm pretty sure this area is going to be a total mess in the ship. So I need to just do this and kind of make this a little bit of a weird space in the bottom. I don't know what we'll put here. We'll put something here just for the look. We might have to, honestly, redesign the butt of the end of the ship here. Because again, I don't know how many, like... let's see, objects, system, hyperdrive, hold down V. I don't know how many of these I'll get. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get 3. Only 2, which gives me a mass support of, 3,200. So I don't know if that's going to be enough mass support. I might have to figure that out. Now, speaking of which, take a look at the Alpha 11 update stuff. I mean, look at this. Look how cool that looks. Yes! I love adding the new details to the ship, to the outside of the ship. The roof elements are just absolutely fantastic. What else do we have? You better believe we have my favorite thing, but we're going to get there slowly. It's right in this tab. We all know what it is, but we're just going to take a quick peek through here and see if anything's been design, altered. It looks like everything still seems to be the same from the last one. Airlocks. Shuttle hangars, okay, that's all the same, okay. Storage, no new storage. Food, no new food stuff. No new major design changes there. Resources, all the same. Power, okay. Life support, nothing new. Facility, nothing new. Furniture. I'd love new furniture, by the way, like some windows and stuff, come on. But wall, yes! Here it is. It's worth the game purchase alone. That's right. Double doors. Is there anywhere I can use a double door? In the old ship? Right here. We can get one double door in here, and looks like another double door right here, and we're going to do that. This is more important than any shipbuilding that is currently going on. One thing that is kind of important, too, is we do need to keep an eye on the temperature situation in here. So it's going up a little bit. It's starting to get a little bad. We are in a high thermal radiation sector, which is probably great for energy production. Those are all maxed out, so that's good. But, yeah, I don't know if I built the ship in the right spot. Okay, so while they get dismantling those doors, let's move Let's move the wings up a little bit. Because it looks like a little bit... Yeah, I feel like they should be further up. So, what were the wings here? They go 1, 2, and then down 5? Okay. Like so. And then down, and then however long I want. All right, now I don't want the wings to be so long that they just change the entire shape of the that they change the entire shape of the ship. So we're gonna do this and this and make sure that this lines up still, and it does, and that's great news. This is gonna take a whole other episode at least to kind of fill out the hallways and stuff. So this is the current look. And we definitely want to do something about this area here. So I'm going to actually just erase the sketch up to about there. So to about, okay, we're going to go here. Just to get an idea of what we're doing. Oh, can I draw an extra? No, I can't. Okay. All right, I got to figure this out here. To about there. What am I doing? Oh no, I'm going crazy. Okay, here we go. Fill the sketch in here. And across to there. Okay, good. All right, so this is the wing structure now. Oh, I want to go back. I already want to go back. I think it's... Here's the problem. Here's what I did wrong. Now I've moved it too far up. It really needs to be center with the ship, I think. I think that's what we got to do. Okay, there we have it. The wings feel a little more central now. I had to tweak the tail here a little bit, and I might have to do the same over here, because I don't know how these are going to build out. But again, we might not even be able to get there right now, because what we need to do is get sort of this section, or some section, I think this section of the core of the ship, up and running, so that we can, like, power it up, and then have them working. This whole thing is going to cost me 133 hull. I have 120, and I'm going to need hull for all the engines and stuff like that. So, if we want this ship to fly out of dry dock, space dock? Whatever, the dock, fully formed, then we are going to need to really think about how we're going to get this done. I need to disassemble the advanced assembler. How many energy blocks do we have? We have 46 energy blocks right now, and 51 tech blocks. Let's dismantle this and build an assembler here. 37 energy rods. Oh yeah, we forgot. So when I moved the energy thing, I forgot that it erases the work order. Let's get in our Alpha 11 new update doors. Oh, it's amazing. It looks so good. We got to see this thing get built. I know this is important, folks. Infoblock. Okay, the infoblock orders have already been given. Yes. Yes. Who gets the honor? Who gets the extreme honor? Aura, come on. Okay. Who gets the extreme honor of building this thing? I mean, where's Captain Annie? We should put it on Captain Annie here. Level 3. Here comes Captain Annie. Build us our Alpha 11 double door. And Axel, if you can hear me, where are them windows at? I want some windows. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the size of that thing. The door pulls up. There it is. We've been waiting for months for a double door, and we got it. Okay, back to work. We got to get this ship up and running. Hopefully, we can get at least some power going on. So I'm going to activate basically the back end of the ship. It's going to take 43 hull. Then I can get the airlocks going on. The hod pangers are underway. This has been dismantled, so it's time to get an assembler here. Resource. Assembler. There we are. We're going to build some more hull here. And now while that's going on, maybe we'll even speed up the speed a little bit, because we know they've got a lot of work cut out for them. Have we finished mining this ship out? We have. We could salvage it for maybe some energy scrap or something. Because there's only 3 people able to work at a time on this thing. So we might as well get the energy scrap out of this thing just to see if there's anything more we can get for that. And that should cover us. How many steel plates do I have? Do I have any? 34. Oh, look at this. They've changed some of the graphics a little bit. That's just a warning, I guess, that I have 11 human meats. 34 steel plates, so that's good. I should be able to make a bunch of hull blocks with that. It might be good, but if not, maybe we'll do some more trading. See what the Alina alien has. Yeah, select that. Oh my goodness, they flipped it. Why would you do this? I have to learn a new flip. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, yeah, they. Okay, all right. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, it hurts my brain. Axel, why? Let's get those. You can have those 4 things. That's good enough. Let's get that trade done and get some more steel plates. And I love the color change here. So neutral, yellow. Let's go to the map and see what's going on while they build some of this hull. So we have. I like the a slight update in the direction arrow here, but everybody's yellow. Which means, yeah, they're neutral, so I have no allies in space. I should at least ally with the civilians. The androids, it looks like we're starting to get mad with each other. That's fine. I'll have another faction to be at war with. I might go to war with the androids, or maybe the military alliance. You know, maybe we don't like the military alliance. You know, it sounds a little bit like, you know, the military alliance in Firefly. We don't like them. Although it's weird, like that show, the brown coats were the heroes, were the ones that we liked. And the brown coats, I think, are like, they're kind of like the revolutionaries, like they were trying to overthrow the government. They were like the rebels? Do we like space rebels? Oh, we do. I mean, we like the rebels. Is this new? This might have been added. I'm not sure. But so this is going to be fun to explore down here. And then as we zoom out, we've got the pirates here. Nothing looks new except for the coloring. What's this here? Cult of New Haven. Yeah, we got to go check out the cultists and see what's going on. Maybe we don't like the cults or the military. Maybe we make war with these guys, and then maybe the android collective, and then that's it. And then maybe the civilians, and then the merchants. Maybe we make war with everybody. The safe system. Yeah, the military alliance is going to be a problem. But I very much kind of want to go to this Baron system and see what's up and then maybe raid it. I don't know. He's rich. He's retired. Not necessarily a he. Okay. Could be a she or an it. Could be a robot. At any rate, like retired, I don't know if we want to make war. Like this person's literally just trying to live out their days. So I don't know. But we definitely have our war target coming up here, the Pirate Coalition system, and they are not going to know what hit them when the new Starlighter shows up. And it's all like, I'm making the food. But then this pokey bastard shows up, and it's the Fourchette ready to do attacks. I kind of want to make I want to turn this around. I want to make that a little more symmetrical. I'm not quite liking how that looks. So I might do that, but we might do it later. But for right now, we need to get this built. Meanwhile, we have a communication request coming in from the Merchant Federation. This has not happened to me before, but we're going to definitely go and see what they want. We're rolling low on some resources. They ask for 5 water. I mean, if I asked for 5 water, I would want it too. But this seems more like they just want to trade water with me. So we'll do this. The merchants are going to like it. That must mean they're close to running out of stuff. Now, could I get some of that money back? Like, how am I doing for water and stuff? 95 water, 17 ice. We should be okay. The ACS Fly Me to the Moon has just showed up. Let's see what they got for us. It's all on this side this time. Ooh, that's throwing me off. Oh, that hurts my feelings. Okay, we can actually just let's get this 5 stack of water. Somebody tell me, I don't know if you get more than this 10 stack, will it make the entire stack disappear? I don't know. So somebody let me know if that's been fixed or if that's still just the case. But in the meantime, we're just going to get this 5 and 5, and then we'll come back for that 10 stack. We got a lot of cash. Let's just, this is this person's, payday. Let's just do it. Let's get this water. We want to keep afloat as long as possible. We have more than enough energium to last us. And we'll keep an eye on that. What do they want? Yeah, I'm not giving you my Quantronics components. I really want some super blocks, but nobody ever seems to sell them. And we'll check in with the build really quick here. There you go. Give me that, and give me a little profit. There we are. And our ship is continuing apace. Research has been completed. The Optronics Fabricator is finally researched. Now, the next thing to research is probably going to be finishing this X3 power generator, which would be nice to get it done in time for the new ship. But just to take a look at what we haven't researched yet, we never got around to the microweaver or fibers. Don't really care. I don't care. We got the hypersleep chamber over here, which we haven't researched also. It's not really fully implemented in a way that is useful for me right now. Or for these late-game ships. And here it is, some Alpha 11, the old enslavement facility. You get the slave collar and the facility that just makes it all happen. You know, we gotta talk, okay? I absolutely am not interested in having a population of workers like in that way. In fact, I'm at war with the Slavers Guild for that very reason. However, it is Alpha 11. It is Space Haven. I am making content for the channel. You know, it is something that we should at least take a look at and see how it functions, just to know. And we have a lot of prisoners here not doing any friggin' work, just eating algae. And it's really annoying. And I'd really love to win some more of them over, but until I can, they're just stuck in here being very annoying. So it's tricky. It's a tricky conversation over whether we do that. And we'll research it, but I think right now we're going to research the X3 power generator to get that up and running first. But don't worry, it's coming up. We're going to research it all. We're going to build it all. It's Space Haven, baby. Alpha 11. All right, they've built enough of the ship here that I think I can sneak in an airlock. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be, you know, how the design ends up being. But at the tail end here, at least, we could probably get, I was thinking, sort of like a 2 airlocks across from each other kind of vibe going on. So that would be like here and here. And then maybe, I guess like there. So then maybe we could also get a shuttle hangar right there in the middle. And then this would be an entire sort of deck section, which could allow for a couple of spots to hide and shoot if needed. We could put some storage here and here just to hold on to stuff. So it's kind of like our storage, you know, the bay. Then up here in the center section, we would kind of have our food production area, I imagine, or maybe it goes on for a while. Maybe there's a couple of food bays. What if we had a different food bays? One was all for nuts and meat, and then veggies, and then fruit. This colony ship, it's going to be a beaut. Now, the other thing we need to discuss is, obviously, we've got a 2-door situation. So we need a we need a central hallway. Let's be honest. Right down the nose of the ship here, we could have 2 doors, 2 doors, 2 doors, 2 doors, right down here, right down the central corridor. Maybe when you get to this area here or something, or maybe the middle section, then the 2 hallways, it branches off, and there's like a little single hallway. Then we have a bunch of rooms in the middle, and then maybe some apartments off to the side. You heard me. I said apartments. They're going to be apartments. And then, of course, we have some more of those here, and then sort of our control section of the ship right here. I think this could be good. I think we are set up for success right now, to be quite frank with you. And I am looking forward to seeing the Starlighter take flight. Now, this episode has already been quite long, so we're going to have to wait till the next episode, I think, to see it. Oh, Gerard. Good work, Gerard. You saw the errors of your ways. Where are you, Gerard? You're probably hungry. You're probably starving, eating algae and stuff like that. And you're like, I want to eat with the crew. And then you come over here and you're like, all right, where's the good food? And you're like, oh, we're out of good food right now, but there's algae. And he's like, why did I join? Let's take a look at him. We've got weapons 1, accuracy 59. So, like, okay. Immune to aliens haunt me in my dreams is probably pretty good. Accident rate, surrender rate is -10, so he's a brave boy. He could be a good shootsman addition here. Deselect. Okay. Oh, that's a new button, I think. Okay. All right. Well, let's give him. What else does he do? Industry 3, botany 1, construction, medical. He kind of does a little bit of everything except for industry. He's maxed out, and shielding. So obviously those are the things he will be. Gerard Cador. Yeah, it's more like Gerard Butler, isn't it? Gerard the Butler. That's what we call him. That's his nickname. And he's going to be a brown shirt. Not a space Confederate, but a space, industry guy. Gerard Butler. There we are. We got Gerard Butler on board. He's doing good. Tony's just barfing his guts out. Are you okay, Tony? What happened? Oh, boy. Nausea, protein deficiency could be the problem. Yeah, so he's got a protein deficiency that we might need to work on. But again, we can't. Until we get the Starlighter done and making a proper amount of food. It does concern me, though. We're going to go through a lot of water with this idea. With a massive amount of growing of food going on. But I think what is going to be an advantage for us is I want to go through all the things. I want to find out who are my level 3 botanists. They are going to be basically the only people doing botany on the ship. Right? So it's going to be a dedicated colony ship filled with people, research going on. Maybe this is a medical ship as well, but primarily it's growing food. And the only people allowed to grow food or be on the ship are going to be level 3 botanists. I mean, maybe not be on the ship, but you know what I mean. It's going to be, we're going to try to make sure that we maintain the speed of the food growing by making sure that only the level 3 botanists are doing any botany. Right now, Frank looks like he's doing some botany. Okay? Do we want him doing botany? No. But at the same time, we're just trying to keep this ship afloat right now. There it is, folks. The first airlock has been built. The general shape appears to be filling in. And let's get another airlock in here. We may have to consider in the second episode, in follow-up, part 2 of the Starlighter being built, we may have to consider changing the shape here or some sort of solution to our problem, which is, I don't know that we can get much more than 2 engines in here. So let's build our hyperdrive. Let's lay it down. First of all, we have to put it here, which sucks. And then we can put another one right here, which also doesn't, I don't even know if that's fully, so this is 1, 2, 3 before the edge. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so that it does match nicely. But again, this is only 2 engines, just so that we could have this wing section here. So I might have to either rethink or redesign this wing section. Maybe the wing is back here, just so we can get 1 more engine. I really want at least 1 more, if not 2. So if we move these wings up, which means that we do need to move, let's cancel this for now. We do need to move this airlock then, if we're going to do that. The other option would be, is there a way to finish out the hyperdrive, and get one here? We could. It wouldn't look like a wing, though. It would look like a flat piece of, it has to get that far out, which means, no, that's a hard no. We can't build that there unless we pinch in the center bit. So I need to figure out how to get 3 engines here, I think, at least. Because 3,200 on this ship is probably going to be not enough. Once we get this thing fully, decked out with all sorts of stuff, I don't think there's going to be enough. In fact, maybe even 30, whichever 3 of them is. I can't do the math. Maybe that's still not going to be enough. So we got to cancel this here, and we got to rethink this situation. What do we need, really? If we... Okay, let's clip off the bottoms. Oh, no, we can't right now because we built it. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we can do this. Maybe what we need to do is essentially remove that hull. All right, and now it's going to look kind of like that. Instead of having a wing section, it's got this. Or cancel the hull removal here. Oh boy, I've caused problems. All right, we're committing. We're committing to that. We can rebuild it if we want. We'll see what we can do. But this at least allows us to get a few more engines. I mean, it'll allow us to get 4, maybe even 5. So now I'm not worried. However, I kind of wanted this look. It kind of gives me that vibe of it's kind of reminiscent of the Tesla thing, right? We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. The removal is happening. It's probably a waste. I'm probably not even getting those hull blocks back, am I? Oh, I am seeing an uptick in hull blocks. So that's okay. So maybe I am getting the hull back. That's good to know. Okay, folks. We're going to try this. Now, in here, we need to get this thing powered up, and we need to make basically a room with some oxygen and stuff like that, and just kind of start filling this whole ship up with oxygen so we can just keep building. What I might even do is build a wall across here and seal it off with the doors, so that this whole back area can fill up with oxygen while we just kind of get things set up. And then as I build forward, I can like release more oxygen. And what I could do, I don't know why I'm getting excited by this, is make the central hallway just an oxygenated area. And then that'll allow the speed of working to go on while they kind of build everything else out. And then as I tech up, I'm filling the ship with oxygen. By the time it's all done, boom, it's all oxygenated. Yeah, see, this just looks like a big foot. So I don't like that. Let's at least get 3 engines, and we might have to do a redesign later on. Oh boy. Okay, so is that central enough? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Sketch. 6 on that side. 4 on this side. Oh no. Okay. So we gotta take this and move it over a bit. 1, I think. If my fast math is right. Oh, I hope it is. Otherwise, people are gonna unsubscribe from the channel after seeing how stupid I am. 5 and 5. There we go. So, what we have to work with, if we want to finish the look of this fin, is we could come out 1 more to here, across, 2. Yeah. Well, folks, it looks a bit dumb. We could, okay, erase this sketch here and bring it in there. And then come in a little closer. Like so. Is that a thing? It looks dumb. It's hard to tell. Because again, like this is spiky and I like the look of it, but this area is probably not going to fill in very well. So it has to be at least 2 wide here, I think. But it could be here, maybe. Let's at least go for something a little spikier. Because that looks a little nicer. Then same thing out here. 2, 3, 4, I believe. 2 over. Which, that's there, though. So, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. But we're at least going to fill it in and try. Activate the sketch. Oh, wait. Fill the sketch in. Activate the sketch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. This area here, I think, is prone to not finishing, so it just looks like this kind of stuff, like scaffolding, but it could work. This whole area, I at least feel okay enough to look at maybe our next step, which I think is going to be getting some storage in here. Wait, airlock. So let's get the shuttle hangar in. Let's see what kind of matches up. Is that right? Is that on the same grid? It is. Beautiful. Okay, 2 of those. It doesn't quite fit in here, so we could just do it like this. So we can have a wall there. And then that gives us room for 2 large storage. Like so. Now, if we were to... Now, this is silly, of course, to build all this out. But if we do build this... These storages and this shuttle hangar, the shuttle hangar might actually power up. It might power up, and then all of the sudden, we can build a shuttle in here, and then that shuttle will start running extra materials for us. We only have 1 docking port on this little ship. So, there we go. The truth comes out. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, but I think this might build out okay. Now, if we think about our power and our wall situation, I don't know what kind of wall style we're going to go with yet. But let's just bring this across. All right. Now, the real question is, where is the center on the ship? So it's 14. So 7 right there. Cancel. Cancel. Does that look like the center of the ship? Let's find out. Sketch. Is this the center of the ship? Boom, we are bang on the center of the ship. Now, I don't know. We got to put a door here, but that's too wide. So should we put 2 single doors there? Is there something we could do maybe that like could fix that area? Maybe, oh, I know. Boom, a double door. Oh, that's the best update ever. Ooh, that looks awesome. All right, so this is going to basically be our shuttle bay area. This is just really initial design work, okay, folks? I'm just trying to get a sense of the design. Now, we can't bring the wall that close, so it's got to be here, which I'm fine with. Whoops. Not that, though. Okay. Then we're going to get another double door. Hey, honey, how was the solid content episode you watched? Did he do any good solid content? It was okay, babe. I don't want to talk about it. Why? What's wrong? Listen, babe, he made a lot of weird noises. All right, so now if we do this, what happens here if we go... Yes, of course. Of course it's going to have... Are you kidding me? We're doing 2 doors everywhere we can for a bit. This is Alpha 11. We got to just... This is the biggest content update I've ever seen for a game ever. All right. Already, this is feeling sweet. Okay, so I think this is where we would get our power generator up and running. This could be like our power generator room. Hopefully that's enough. We could have some batteries in here. We could have whatever we need, basically, to get this thing powered. So I think... And then across here could be just some other, general tech. I think that works. Down here, I'm not sure what we're going to have down here. Maybe this is where all the recycling is done. And again, that's going to be a lot of walking to get to the recycler. You almost want to, maybe this is the recycling facility or something. Because we don't need too much in here. Oh, could you imagine just rows of composters? Go. Then one here and one here. Oh, I mean, I might do it. I mean, I will do it. I'm going to. But this is definitely coming along well. I think what's next to do, again, get the power up and running. And then, basically just build the rest of this. Before we don't know what the rest of the ship size and shape is going to be. So let's get our power generator in here now. There. And that's going to start at least powering this up, just so we can get the base level of the base ship kind of up and running. We just kind of want to get this going and see what we're dealing with. Now, this part's going to be fun here. I want to make sure that we got to think about, so I think in this area, instead of doing power nodes, which we definitely should do, for the rest of the ship, obviously, I think what we can do is maybe some wall power nodes. I think most of the rooms are going to have the power nodes, is my decision, though. And then the hallway might just not even have power nodes. Kind of want the hallway to always be clear. And it's an aesthetic reason, but there's also another reason for it, which is I don't want the hallway easily able to fill with smoke. So the faster I can just, like, close off a door... Actually, let's check this double door here. Okay, yeah, no, it does vent. Okay, good. But the faster I can close the hallway down... or close off single rooms that have caught fire, the better. And then the hallway allows for freedom of movement within the ship. So we do have our first hyperdrive up and running. Let's think about our power grid here. I think that noise I make is kind of like a happy noise. Like is a noise that I make when everything's going kind of correct. All right, the shuttle bay has been built. We are getting close to having our power generator being built here. We're low on hull. Let's make sure we go and order some hull blocks. We have 44. Let's order a lot of hull blocks. We're going to need a lot of hull blocks to get this done. We've already gone through a lot of tech blocks, but again, for reasons. We're going to get this craft being built. It probably needs power to build it, but once that's done, we now have a third shuttle able to ferry people and gear. I have been warned by many a commenter, the most prominent of them being Cry Closet, who has made a very good point, which is you've got to be careful when you start running a lot of ships and shuttles. The shuttles can kind of bog down your logistics, because they'll run like one piece of food over, which is, you know, it's a waste of energy, quite frankly. So we're going to need to be thinking about what we do. Like maybe this shuttle is just going back and forth all the time, and maybe the shuttles on this craft are always just perma-drafted. Now what'll happen is you'll get a warning though saying ship drafted for a long time, and I'm like, maybe I can turn it off in the notifications over here and just be like, don't warn me about that. But that would be, I think that's the only downside to leaving these shuttles drafted. We got to fix these fins. I don't think this idea worked, which means it's probably not going to work up here as well. Now, do we like the look of it, though? Yes, we do. I do. I like it, personally. However, unfortunately, it's got to get a little dumber. It's got to look like that. That'll open that and hopefully finish this shape here. And then it'll be a little clunky there, but I think that's fine. I think it'll look okay. So we'll activate the sketch here and get those pieces built out and hopefully finish the design of the ship there. Gerard Butler is over here bringing us something to a facility. This I've had on a high priority for a little while. It's almost done. It's taking a while though, but I would love to get that built so we can start filling this area with oxygen and stuff. Let's actually turn the logistics off on that so people don't start filling it up with hyperfuel. Another airlock is built. That's great. Another engine is built. Turn that. Those logistics are turned off. And now our power generator is built. Ha ha ha. Alright. And so we're going to turn the logistics off on the power grid. Let's turn logistics off here. Power grid. Okay, well, that's good to see. But yeah, we're not too worried about it just yet. Let's get our power here. Wall power node. Kind of try to be a little efficient here. I want to be a little efficient. So we don't have these walls built yet. So I kind of got to wait for those. That's all right. We'll get that power node built here and start kind of linking things up. That's going to give us... What's our sort of power situation? So that covers there. So then we need 2 more here and then maybe some floor nodes basically just to get these powered up. We don't have to worry too much about this space yet because I don't even know what we're putting back here. You know, this could be the Insidious back area. So maybe there's the slave facility back here or something ready to indenture our servitudes. And then... but the rest of the ship looks like beautiful and white and pristine and like all like tile floors and everything. And everyone's like, oh, what a nice and lovely ship. But this is actually the most evil ship in the entire fleet. Okay, see, this turned out okay. It's a little chunky here. I wish it could be more of a nice, smooth gradient. But again, not with the amount of space that those engines need. This is looking good. Tank is waiting for being picked up. This shuttle is obviously not going to be powered up anytime soon. Now, I wonder if this little space here... Maybe I should move the walls forward. If I move the walls forward, what could I do? What does that give me? Move. Hold down the V key. So that gives me a little 2 spot here, and I could put an oxygen generator and a gas scrubber right there. However, do I want to be able to blow the airlock and then air out this room? Because, like, let's say you have people board your ship. They come in through here. We've sealed these doors. We've got a shooting team here. And then we just blow this airlock. Boom! Then they'd probably have to put on spacesuits. That would slow and lower their abilities to do anything. I mean, I think also if people are boarding the ship this way, like, we just have to pick which side they're going to board. We see a shuttle here, fine. We move our shooters around here, and then we just start firing on them from here. I think this is a defensible position. But if I move these walls, and I make this decision soon, I can put an air oxygen generator and some stuff, some various things I need here. What's important? To get an oxygen generator in here? You know what? For now, let's leave it. Because this gives us a bit more build and movement space in here anyway. And let's get an oxygen generator right here in this room. And a gas scrubber. We don't really need the gas scrubber right now. But we're probably going to need some thermal regs. Yep. And, feels like it. that feels like we're on our way here to a good ship. However, this episode has been a million years long, and I feel like we're going to have to build the rest of this baby in episode 2, part 2 of this beautiful, beautiful ship. I am going to pull this, I'm going to activate the sketch forward here. All right, and I'm going to create a wall straight across here with a powered a double door, just to create sort of a construction area into the rest of the ship, and to kind of create this area, like get this area all oxygenated and ready to go. And then, oh, you better believe it, we have to start picking who moves over to the Starlighter. This thing is coming along beautifully. This is going great. Alpha 11, is looking really good. Love the new details. Obviously, love the double doors. Oh, Axel, give me windows. This ship is going to basically be just a double door festival over here. So the Alpha 11 dropped in perfect timing. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content, and I hope you're looking forward to part 2 of the birth of the Starlighter. And we will see you all in the next episode of whatever it is we play.